Hi everybody, this is E Fresilli with Holistic Health and Fitness. So I just finished my weekly blog and podcast and now I want to share it with you on video, but absolutely go read the blog and or listen to the podcast because they're much longer versions than this quick little video that I'm putting out to remind you. So the topic of conversation is and or was the potential that is in front of you that you're not seeing. So the reason I wrote this blog and this podcast was because I have a client that I work with, one of many, who I Skype with because he's not local, he lives out of state. And he's been doing a fantastic job. He's been taking the 6 Components to Health and Wellness course. And this is about week 4 for him, or week 5 actually. And we started working on the hydration component, drinking water, making sure you're fully hydrated, several weeks ago. And he's been doing an absolutely incredible job. He immediately jumped right into it. He had not been drinking a lot of water. He was overdoing caffeine and coffee and that kind of thing and other stimulants like that. And he was completely dehydrated. He started drinking his water, following the protocols that we set out for him, and he immediately started feeling better. So he's been losing weight because of the drinking more water and being hydrated. His energy level has increased tremendously. He was having some skin problems. That started clearing up. A whole bunch, his digestion started clearing up because he was having bouts of constipation throughout. So all these things and a whole bunch of other things were starting to really clear up for him. And what he did so brilliantly, which is what we ask all of you to do, is that by consistently taking these actions and changing how you think about who you are and what you do, in this case drinking water or not drinking water, you then start to create new habits. In this case, this client created a new habit of himself or for himself that he always drinks water and he always brings his water with him, and he went out and got this really beautiful 40-ounce stainless steel bottle, and he has 2 of them, so he brings it with him all the time. So that's where he conditioned himself to believe that he always has water with him and got it from his water bottles. So we were talking on Skype, and I said, how you doing with everything? Let's go down your components. How you doing with this and how you doing with that? And we got to hydration. I said, so how you doing with your water this week? He goes, I'm doing really good. He goes, oh, but man, I forgot my water this morning. And I said, you left it at your house? He goes, oh, no, it's out in my car. And I said, well, why don't you just go get it? He goes, well, it's out in my car, and I didn't want to miss our call, and so I'm behind on my water. And he had been in his office for about an hour and a half to 2 hours already. So I said, well, my goodness, why don't you should just be go getting your water? And I said, well, wait a minute, isn't there any other water? And do you have a water fountain in your office? Because he owns the business, and he has people that work for him. And he's like, and he had to think about it. And then he goes, oh my gosh, Dave, there's a case of water that's right outside my door, which was only 8 feet away from where he was sitting in front of his computer talking to me. He had an entire case of water that was out in front of his door, his office door, had been there, and it's always there, which is the most ironic aspect of it is he always has a case or 2 of water outside his office door for everybody that works in his office with him, and he goes by it every day. So what happened was he had conditioned himself so incredibly well to believe that he is someone who always brings his water with him, and it's in his 2 40-ounce stainless steel canisters, and he always brings it with him. That's where he gets his water. So when he didn't have it, when he forgot it in his car and he got into his office, his mind totally shut down of having any other thoughts of getting water from anywhere else but where he gets it from, which is his water bottles. And because it was in his car and he didn't want to miss our call, he basically went without water for an hour and a half. So the brilliant thing is this is how you can condition your mind to become something new in your life. He went from a guy who never drank water, drank too much coffee, drank too much of other stuff, and was completely dehydrated all the time. And he literally reconditioned himself, began a new belief system of, I am a person who always brings my water with me in my 2 40-ounce water bottles, and I drink it all day long. That is what he believes himself to be now. Part of his personality is that. So again, his mind only locks into that. And when the water bottles weren't there, it completely shut out any other ability for him to think, where else can I get water? He didn't go there until I actually asked him, don't you have any other water in your office? And then when I asked him that, his mind completely opened up to, oh, well, let me think about the other possibilities that could be there for me. And then he said, oh my gosh, I have an entire case of water outside my front door. So do you see how amazing your mind is? Now you use this to your benefit. You create belief systems that you only focus and create focus in your life on what you desire in your life. So again, if you desire health and wellness and vitality and virility, and joy and love and wealth and abundance in your life, you create a belief system which says, I am only this. This is how I live my life. This is who I am. This is who I believe myself to be. And then as you continually condition yourself that, through visualizations, through what we call a dream statement, through living it each and every moment of your life, from opening up your mind to see the potential of that in your life, you will become that because you believe it to be so. You believe yourself to be that. You have no choice but to then become it. That's how brilliantly your mind, your consciousness is. And that is who you truly are. That is a gift you have given to yourself, and we all give to ourselves, is the ability to create what we desire in life based on our thoughts and our beliefs. And so every single one of us is doing this on a moment-by-moment basis in our lives. Whether we believe we're doing it or not, our lives, if we look at our lives, so if you look at your life right now and everything about your life, the money you make, the job, career you have, whether you like it or dislike it, the relationships you have, are they really amazing? Are they waning? Are they frustrating to you? Your health and your wellness, is it the body that you've always wanted, filled with vitality and virility and joy and wow? Or do you want more? Whatever your life is right now, it is a physical manifestation, the results of what you believe yourself to be. That's it. So we could go into this for hours and hours and hours, and I do seminars and workshops on this. So if you have a group of people that you want to have me come speak to, I could certainly do that too. I do it all the time. But until then, I want you to start grasping, again, more and more, health and wellness. Create what you desire. Create it here first, in your mind. Feel it, live it, believe it, see it. And then it will manifest in your body and through your actions, and you will create the health, the fitness, the body, the vitality, the virility, the joy, the love that you truly desire to live. And I know you all want that. Because why wouldn't you? Who wants to be sickly or exhausted or fatigued or aches and pains? Nobody wants that, right? So create what you desire. If you want help with this, I am here for you. So go to my website, www.holistichealth-fitness.com. You can email me, you can contact me through the phone. We are growing big, and you can automatically, right away, go down to the bottom left-hand corner. You'll see upcoming events, the 6 components to holistic health and wellness. Click on that. It's a free webinar, and then you can take the course right after that. Okay, more and more people are jumping on this course online right away. It's a brilliant course. It works very, very well. So I would love to be able to work with you during that also. All right, so until then, this is E Fresilli with Holistic Health and Fitness, and I wish for all of you a vibrant life. Take care.